you charging?
I am.
You are?
I am.
Okay.
We're back. In case you couldn't tell.
It's been a long time.
Yes, it has. But we've had things to do.
Well, there's a lot of changes. A whole lot of changes.
Now, wasn't the last episode we did where we were asking the fans to help us out by getting that road trip show?
Yep. That was it.
Yeah, that was
Never heard back.
Never heard back, so we're assuming
We didn't get
we
it.
didn't get it. Which, unfortunately, is the case in that business.
But, it happens. It happens.
It's unavoidable.
It is.
You never know why.
Exactly. Well, it's like, acting, okay? Let's just think about acting for a second. It's a good example of an area where if somebody is casting for a role that Steve Buscemi would be who you had in mind, you are not going to cast
Matthew McConaughey. All right.
I mean, just saying. And conversely, you wouldn't, but whatever. It's just, it's with any job, really.
Well, no, it's the same. No, like acting, especially Wade. What's his last name? He played Belloc on.
Yeah. Is it Wade Williams? Is that right?
I think it's Wade Williams.
I can't remember.
He's a character actor. He's been in pretty much everything. And by the way, he sums up auditioning is you can get a role because the casting director is reminded of their brother-in-law when they see you and they meet you. You can also lose a role because you remind the casting director of their brother-in-law.
Yeah, it's true. Well, it's like any job, okay? With any job, if you don't have the right skill set for the job, you can have the greatest attitude in the world, and people aren't going to hire you. Now, sometimes that's a mistake. Sometimes you need to hire based on attitude.
That's what we're doing at the pool right now, actually.
You have to hire on attitude. And because you can train people to do certain things.
Yeah.
And I think that's by the time we post this video, I guess I can let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, you're gonna let the cat out of the bag.
By the time this video posts,
Cat's out. Cat's out.
which we're by the way we're videoing this on Memorial Day 2015.
Which, thank you to all those who have served, and
but that's not
the
point.
It's not just Memorial Day, though.
Memorial Day is for those
who have served, but unfortunately have not come back.
Yeah, did not come home. Exactly. But anyhow, I digress. So the cat out of the bag is this. I am leaving the best job I've ever had.
Fatherhood?
Paid job.
Oh, okay.
Not economically draining job.
I do eat you out of house and home.
I'm not going to say this but once. Costco knows when my paydays are, so they can restock for these two.
Well, you gotta have the green tea. It's really good.
Anyhow, so that sounded like a negative way of spinning. I am leaving the best job I've ever had. Which is true. But I'm taking one that I believe is going to be even better. I'm not leaving the company.
Thankfully.
I mean, it's without a doubt, this is the best company I've ever worked for. I have been on the best team I've ever been on. It's incredible. But I'm going on to a new team that I think is going to be as good, and we're going to have a bigger impact on more people, and that's why I'm doing it. I think I learned something a long time ago with you.
Okay.
And that is, I enjoyed, not that I was good at it, but I enjoyed being a youth sports coach. Because I could impact
rambunctious youngsters.
Kids are more susceptible to being inspired. And think about how I acted when we were playing football.
That's true. You were probably one of the best coaches I had.
I mean, I had a parent who was like, "Why is he yelling all the time?" And another parent pointed out, he's not yelling at the kids, he's yelling with the kids. And that was my whole approach, was I'm out there with you guys, and I'm acting like you guys, and you guys related to me, and therefore it was easy to get you to buy in and listen to me. With adults, it's more of a challenge. So that's what I'm looking to do. And I've already had some impact in my professional life doing that, and I'm looking to have a little bit more. So anyhow, that's why the change.
Didn't really see what the change was.
But I'm taking a job at corporate.
There we go. Now what's out of the bag?
Corporate. If you knew where I worked before, then
Which
you would
some
know.
of you do.
Some of you do. You would know what corporate is. Anyhow, this is a short video.
So you're a corporate sellout.
I am not a corporate. Well, you're funny.
I am.
No,
My coworkers constantly tell me.
I was a bigger sellout when I was in radio.
No, you were entertaining on the radio.
But I was a sellout, but with integrity. That's what I always point out. No offense, my fellow radio peeps from back in the day, but those who worked with me knew that I wouldn't endorse anybody unless I believed in the product or the service or the organization. So that said, that was me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're only as good as your name.
That's true.
And let's face it, my name.
It's a name.
Yeah. Anyhow, we'll wrap this one up and post another one in a few minutes. I'm Jay. He's Alex. The quiet guy in the backseat is Ben.
I act like Sheldon.
He is Sheldon from Big Bang
He
Theory.
kind of is, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm like Sheldon.
He's got a spot.
Yeah. He's in his spot.
But don't worry, I'm not that important.
You know why I'm turning around?
Why?
Because the windshield doesn't have tint.
Good call.
And that way it won't get as hot. So
Ass hot?
I said as hot, not ass hot.
Yeah. Right. You said as with one S.
I did. See? You got it.
He's paying attention.
All right. I'm Jay. He's Alex. That is 8 minutes of your life.
You're never going to get back.
But it was worth it, wasn't it?
Our apologies.
Not really.
Bye.
Bye.